The S10 exists because OPEC hurt America's feelings in 1973, and GM's response was, well, we'll just go buy a mess of these little Japanese pickups, slap a bow tie on the hood. Nobody'll know the difference, and we'll start slinging mini trucks at the general populace. Now, see, the problem was Lyndon B. Johnson was in a pissing match with the French about cheap chicken, so he slapped a 25% tax on the imports. So GM was like, well, to hell with it. We'll just IKEA the Sun 50s over here, and that's how we'll get around that. Around 1982, they got tired of assembling everybody else's messes, and Billy and parts kept losing the direction, so they built the S10. First compact truck ever built on American soil from the big three. Standing ovation. Would have been a hell of a lot more patriotic if they hadn't shoved an Isuzu drivetrain in it. Now, funny enough, in 1996, Isuzu took a good look at the S10 and went, man, that's not a bad idea, and slapped their own badge on it and called it the Ombre. They almost sold 6.5 of them. This pickup was basically born from embarrassment. Went 15 rounds with Ford, Nissan, and Toyota before GM dropped it like one of J-Lo's wedding rings in 2004, even though they're somehow still making them in Brazil. Brazil must be a magical place. You can get your butt made bigger and a new S10 that your new butt can't fit in. Who bought the S10? People who wanted a truck but had something stopping them. Maybe it was money. Maybe it was a wife. Maybe it was a driveway that wasn't big enough for a real truck. It was most likely a wife. The S10 was a truck you bought when you almost talked yourself out of a truck. Like contractors with 3 jobs and 0 budget. Suburban dads that need to haul mulch once a year and let everybody know about it. Fleet managers who bought them by the dozens because it was cheaper than arguing with the accounting department. The S10 wasn't really a truck. It was just a compromise that looked like a truck, and everybody that bought one knew it. They just didn't talk about it. The folks keeping these little pickups alive today are mostly those people's kids. Their dad bought one because he had to. They love it because they got daddy issues and a YouTube channel. These are the people whose childhood memories consist of bench seat vinyl and the sounds of a 2.2 that always felt like it was about to give up to ghost. Dad used it to haul lumber. They lowered it 3 inches and called it a build. He bought it because it was cheap. They're spending real money to make it look like he did. I suspect a good deal of the rest of the owners are people my age who read about the Cyclone in a hot rod magazine but lived in a town where they were never going to see a real one. The S10 didn't just create a fan base. It created a support group. And every one of them will look you in the eye and tell you, man, it's underrated. Brother, it was rated exactly correctly. This is Lot Legends, and regardless of what weird shit you like or why you like it, I'm glad you're keeping them on the road. I'm JW. I love you.